Hi everyone, Katja here, diving back into the realm of the Nero Book Awards. Having shared my debut fiction predictions, I'm now focusing on the main fiction category. The winner announcement was originally set for January 16th and has been moved to the 30th, which gave me a little bit more time to think about my winner. Not that I think I really needed it. Today, I'm thrilled to discuss the four fiction shortlist nominees. The judges are tasked with finding books that they would eagerly recommend to others. And I guess that makes it a challenging selection because you're not just looking at the bold, the experimental, you're looking at readability and universal appeal. Let's delve into the nominees. First up, we have Birnam Wood by Eleanor Catton, which is a masterful blend of suspense and social commentary. It tells the story of a guerrilla gardening group, Birnam Wood, which is a name that comes from Shakespeare's Macbeth. Why do I always stumble on which Shakespeare one it is? It's Macbeth. Anyway, they covertly cultivate unused land. But their latest plot is on the estate of an enigmatic billionaire, and they're being offered a tidy sum of money too, which doesn't sit right with some of the group, since their ethics are all about getting out of the wheel of working for big money. And yeah, it all sets off a thrilling narrative exploring environmentalism, capitalism, and the ethics of activism. The start might be slow for some people because it does the groundwork of introducing the reader to the different characters and their motivations and differing moral codes. Catton's prose is lush, the characters are realistic in all their flawed glory, and there's some suspense to keep you pondering, making Birnam Wood a top contender for its engaging storyline and thought provoking themes. The Bee Sting by Paul Murray, a compelling narrative set in 2014 small town Ireland. This insightful novel delves into the chaotic life of the Barnes family, grappling with their personal upheavals. Dickie, the patriarch, retreated into the woods, constructing an apocalyptic bunker while his business fails. His wife Imelda sells family heirlooms online, struggling with the family's decline, and their daughter Cass is facing teenage angst and resentment towards her parents, which spirals into semi rebellious behavior. Meanwhile, their son PJ, who is so sweet, confronts school bullies and family crises. Over 600 plus pages, Murray masterfully develops each character, exploring their moral dilemmas and emotional journeys. The narrative is rich in detail, revealing the complexity of human relationships and the impact of generational trauma. Murray's varied writing style, shifting from third person omniscient to a really climactic ending in the second person perspective, offers such a compelling reading experience. At times, laugh out loud, funny, at times, wry. It's a profound exploration of the quest for identity and meaning. I don't know how to describe the end, so I'll stay away from the end. But it is one that you've probably seen coming up on BookTube because I noticed that it was in a lot of 2023 best books lists. So it's a popular one. Number three, Ordinary Human Failings by Megan Nolan, set in 1990s London, presenting a gritty narrative centered around Tom Hargreaves, an ambitious tabloid reporter who finds himself embroiled in a potentially career defining story involving a dead child, a grieving neighborhood, and a family of Irish immigrants, the Greens, who are shrouded in suspicion by the whole community. At the story's core is Carmel Green, whose once promising future is now marred by disillusionment and the burden of family secrets. The novel adeptly portrays the hardships faced by the Green family, who, after emigrating from Ireland under a cloud of scandal, find themselves entangled in a tragic local mystery. The book initially seems to follow a conventional mystery format, but it really evolves into exploring poverty constraints or the constraints of poverty on one's life, the oppressive nature of 1980s Ireland, and again, the ripple effects of generational trauma. The narrative unfolds through various third person perspectives and has a detached style which helps underscore the emotional distance and resignation with which the Greens are living their lives. But I don't know if the balance in that style wasn't a little bit off, because I found myself also a little bit detached and therefore not fully invested in the characters, though I was engaged by the narrative and the way that it tackled the ambitious themes. It offers a really reflective look at life's complexities and societal pressures. 15 Wild Decembers by Karen Powell is an insightful journey into the life of author Emily Bronte, set against the Yorkshire moors, isolation, and the vivid fictional worlds she conjured with her siblings. This novel traces Emily's evolution from a spirited youth to a renowned author, emphasizing her deep connection to her childhood landscapes and the difficulties she encounters whenever she ventures beyond them. Powell merges well known facts about the Brontes into a compelling narrative that brings the family to life more vividly than letters or biographies that I've read. The depiction of Emily isn't wild like her characters in Wuthering Heights. Instead, she's portrayed as strong willed, reliable, and embodying traits that recent biographers suggest might align with Asperger's. The novel highlights Emily's ability to manage her family and household affairs most capably compared to her sisters, for example, while dealing with her brother Branwell, who is portrayed really unflatteringly. There's a lot included in this. I don't think anything new. It's very much what we've already seen in different articles and other books, but it is a respectful tribute and is narrated from Emily's perspective, providing a linear and well paced exploration of her life. It shows her as a figure of strength and creativity hidden behind a reserved exterior. Now, I think it offers a sort of intimate glance into the Bronte's world, especially Emily's, portraying her more than a literary icon, but as a complex individual with a rich inner life. Like I said, I don't think that it has got a lot of new information, but I think it's going to be a hit for people who already love Emily Bronte and the Bronte family. Yeah. So I'll stop waffling and I'll give you my prediction. Each of these novels, I think, brings something unique and compelling to the table, making it quite challenging to predict. However, based on the criteria of recommending the book to friends and family for its quality and readability, I think that The Beasting has the most to offer. The Beasting by Paul Murray seems to have the edge because of its blend of funny, wry, down to earth storytelling, and he's created a novel that I think is wonderfully accessible. Each of the family members comes to life beautifully. It's a kind of book that I think would resonate more universally. Close contenders, I'd say, are Birnam Wood by Eleanor Catton. Its gripping narrative and relevant themes could make it a favorite among readers who enjoy a thought provoking social commentary. Meanwhile, 15 Wild Decembers by Karen Powell, with its lyrical exploration of Emily Bronte, could be a perfect read for fans of Wuthering Heights and the Brontes. So I think the dark horse is Ordinary Human Failings. Dark horse, I don't know. I don't. I don't think it is going to be a winner. But like I say, I might be wrong. It wouldn't be my winner. It's a good read that offers an introspective exploration of human relationships. Judging the fiction category are David Coates, the events manager at Blackwell's Bookshop, Manchester, organising a broad spectrum of monthly events and pop up bookshops for festivals and events like Blue Dot Festival and TEDx. Then we also have Ella Dove, journalist, author, and motivational TEDx speaker, a features editor for two magazines. And following an accident in which she lost her right leg below the knee, she is also an advocate on a mission to improve knowledge and awareness of amputation, trauma, and disability. Then we have Anthony Quinn, author of 9 novels, film critic for The Independent from 1998 to 2013, and a judge for the 2006 Man Booker Prize. A film adaptation of his book Curtain Call, titled The Critic, was also released last year. These are the judges, and I'm curious to see which book they'll go for. Um, all 4 books showcase incredible storytelling and deep exploration of human experiences. My leaning towards a beasting is based on its universal appeal in my mind. I don't know why, but last year it also seemed like there were so many good books, again from Irish authors. I felt like that happened a few years ago and now it's happening again. And there is a lot of generational trauma that comes up in these books. Anyway, The Beasting is a booktube darling and has appeared um, very often in other videos. So I do think it's the one that's more universal, but we will see. Any one of these books could justifiably be a winner. I'm excited to see the judges' choice and to hear their thoughts about these nominees. Which would you recommend? Share your views in the comments. And yeah, I'm just excited to know. Just another 2 weeks to go. Until next time, happy reading.